What is going on, everybody? Welcome back here to the College Hoops 2K22 My Career. We're here today. The number 1 seeded Duke Blue Devils took care of Winthrop in the last video, 74-60. But we are taking on the SEC champion, possibly the hottest team in all of college basketball, the Auburn Tigers. To be honest, we've faced a lot of good teams this season. I mean, Gonzaga was a test, Alabama was a test, UCLA was a test. But this Auburn team might be one of the most talented teams we've faced in that sense. I mean, they have Jabari Smith Jr., going to be a top pick in the draft. Walker Kessler matches up very well with Mark Williams. And then their guards. I mean, KD Johnson, Wendell Green Jr., both amazing players at the guard position. So we'll have a work cut out for us, that's for sure. However, the winner of our game will face either Oregon, a team that ended up upsetting Michigan State. Oregon actually had one of the weakest strengths of schedules in the entire country. They needed to win the Pac-12 tournament to make it in, and they did. They actually lost to Weber State earlier in the season. They really were terrible early on and didn't really do that much better in Pac-12 play. But Iowa State will be their opponent, a team that has looked really strong in the Big 12 all season and really had no problem against Howard, so it should be a good matchup there. And then on the other side, Colorado ended up upsetting Arkansas and Texas, a team that won the Big 12. Took care of Citadel, and they will play the winner of either Syracuse, a team that we faced a couple times in the ACC, and then Michigan, the Big Ten champ. They were a strong opponent all season. They were at the top of the country the whole season too. And in the Midwest region, Purdue ended up taking care of business against Albany, and they will face St. Bonaventure, who beat Texas Tech in the 8-9 matchup. And then Arizona and North Carolina both with scares against UCSB and Belmont. Both those games came down to the wire, but hey, the big programs prevail, and we got Arizona and North Carolina both battling out for a chance to either play Purdue or St. Bonaventure in the Sweet 16. And then we go to the bottom half. Louisville ends up taking out Florida. Florida was the play-in game. They beat Cincinnati to get there, but Louisville had no problem. Another team that we faced when played them in the ACC Championship, and hey, they were a really good team. Iona ends up upsetting number 3 seeded BYU, a BYU team that went 29-4. Gonzaga is 33-1, and that one loss came to BYU. So what a season they had, but it comes down early. And then on the other side of the bracket, Indiana ended up just sneaking into the tournament, but they beat UConn to move on to face Kansas, a team that has been a powerhouse this season, and they have proven it all the way through. They were in the top 4 for majority of the year and then slipped down the stretch. But we move on to the West region, where Gonzaga, as I just mentioned, 33-1. They've been a pretty dominant force this season. LSU showing the power of the SEC as they beat SMU very handily. Baylor, having no problem against Harvard, will take on Virginia Tech. And that will be the 4-5 matchup. Pretty chalky in the top half of the West region. If we take a look at the bottom half, Butler was able to beat Nevada, and they will face Villanova, the fellow Big East opponent. That was actually a rematch of the Big East Championship, which I guess is happening in the round of 32. Interesting scheduling there by the committee, but hey, I guess it happens. You know, can't be perfect. Either way, Fresno State, 29-5 on the season, just got past Wichita State, and they will move on to face Tennessee. Another powerhouse out of the SEC, has had a great year as they got a number 2 seed. Which, speaking of SEC, Alabama ended up barely beating Seattle. Quite the scare there for the number 1 seed, but they still move on. Oklahoma, not the same against USC. They blew them out. And then Kentucky, no problem against Montana State. And Wisconsin, scathing Bass Navy, but they will face Kentucky in the next round. And then St. Mary's ended up upsetting Illinois. St. Mary's, another one of those play-in teams. They faced Miami in the play-in game. They were able to move on, and they will face UCLA, a team that took care of business against Hofstra. And then Memphis ends up beating Xavier, and they will face Seton Hall, one of the teams that has been under a lot of scrutiny, in my opinion, in this series. 28-5, only a 2 seed, but that doesn't matter now. It's all about surviving and advancing, right? So they got to get through Memphis to get on to the next round, just like Duke has to get through Auburn to get to the Sweet 16. Should be a good matchup between Richard Ball, the Duke Blue Devils, and the Auburn Tigers. Let's get right into it. So here we go. Duke and Auburn in the round of 32 are set to square off. Here in the NCAA tournament, the Duke Blue Devils have earned their way to a number 1 seed. Auburn, on the other hand, has earned their way to a number 9 seed after winning the SEC championship. We ended up winning the ACC championship, so a a battle of conference champions, two teams that are playing really good basketball at the moment. We struggled a little bit against Winthrop, so I'm hoping that we can fix some of those kinks to get out, because Auburn, they will take advantage. They have size, they have skill, they got everything, just like we do though. So this should be a great matchup. Let's get it right underway. Mark Williams wins the tip. If we're going to win, I'm going to have to stay in front of these guards. I'm going to have to actually play good defense for once, and that is good defense, and they still score. So they're off to a quick start, but we have Paulo Banchero and me, and I'm going to finish with the left hand, nice and easy. 2-2 is our score. Green is running in motion everywhere, and I'm just trying to stay in front of him. He steps back, and he gets the shot to go. Getting a screen here from Mark Williams, going around, and slamming it down, getting the space. Green now with it on the outside. He's trying to drive. Mark Williams says no. Kessler gets the rebound, blocked. This time he gets it back, and now it's grabbed out of the air by Mark Williams. We're pushing the other way. Ball to Banchero. Banchero, this time finishing. 8-4. We're off to a good start in this one. This time it's KD Johnson for three, and he gets it. Now they're running in transition. Johnson with a little bit of space. Does not get it to go. This time we're going to push it up to Keels. He's got a little bit of space. He's going to push. Finds me. I'm wide open. That's a green bean three, baby. 6-point lead here early. We're doing exactly what we need to do, and this time, oh, they're going to call that a block. That was clear charge. Well, either way, a foul on Keels, and I get checked out. And I'm back in. So the bench unit blew the lead we gave them. So let's try to earn it back. This time it's Flanagan. He's driving past Wendell Moore for the slam. I've got it on the outside, going around this time, getting it to Williams. He's going to finish. 3-point game. No, he can't leave them wide open for three. And they missed it. Oh, that's really lucky. All right, we're going to push it the other way. This time, I've got a little bit of space. Now we're going to reset it, try to make something happen. Wendell Moore, he's got a lot of space. He's going to let it fly and hits the three. We're tied up here. This time, they're trying to work. This time it's Green. He gets past me and finishes. They're going to give it to Jabari Smith this time. The fadeaway doesn't go. I feel like that's his first shot of the game. Haven't seen anything from him. This time, I've got it. We're going to get a little screen here. Oh, I got space. This time going right at Smith, and he fouls me. Tie game. It's been a good one throughout. This time, Flanagan's going to slam. Trying to get this screen here from Williams. I've got space. You know, I'm going to take it. Finish it with the right hand. Staying in front. Doing a good time. He's getting a steal this time. Now we're going to push it. This time, going all the way. Finding Moore. And he gets stuffed by Kessler. Gets it back. Mark Williams working. He's got Green on him. Why are you shooting a fadeaway? He's like literally half your size. Flanagan pushing now. This time, in the corner. The three doesn't go. Hard brick there. Now we're pushing it up the other way. This time it's Wendell Moore. He stops. Finds me. The quick three. And a green bean three. Let's go. Lead for Duke. I get subbed out right after I do that. So the bench unit has been absolutely taking it for us. And this time it's 40-32. This time it's A.J. Griffin now pushing it the other way. Finding Williams. This time to Banchero. His three doesn't go. And Auburn holds an 8-point lead on the Duke Blue Devils going into halftime. We're going to really have to step it up. I'm going to have to play, I think, a lot more minutes. As we look here, I'm 14-5. I'm doing everything that I can, but no one else is really stepping up. Banchero's doing his thing, too. It's literally the bench unit just can't do anything when they're out there. So I'm hoping, might have to run some rotations, just heavy me and Banchero for the rest of the game. This time, Flanagan's got it. He's going to take Wendell Moore into the post. Fade away. That's a tough shot, and he doesn't get it to go. Mark Williams with the board pushes up to me. I'm going to go. This time going all the way past Flanagan up and in. 6-point game, slowly but surely. This time, Paulo Banchero, he's got a mismatch. Take advantage, and he does. Green's got it on the outside. I'm trying to stick it to my glue, but Kessler this time gets open. Again, we can't get anything to go. Here come the Tigers the other way. Flanagan to Kessler, and one! Auburn putting it on us right now. We haven't been able to do anything. We're down by 9. This time, they're going to give me a little space, and I'll take the dunk. Need the points. I need to be as aggressive as possible from this point on. This time, it's Flanagan getting around. Oh, my. Still a 9-point game. This time, Green doesn't get it to go. Good, we needed to stop. Pushing it in transition now. Can we get something? Wendell Moore with space. His three. It goes. We needed it. Down to 6. This time, Flanagan again. He's just getting all the space in the world. We need a timeout. And I get subbed out. Please, bench, please. Come on, Coach K. I'm back. So the bench didn't let it get out of hand. Still a 6-point game, though. This time I have the space, but I'm going to give it to Banchero for the slam. I've got it on the outside. Mark Williams giving the screen. It's time to Banchero. He's on the outside. He's got a little bit of space. Lets it fly and gets it to go. We've cut it to 1. This time, Johnson on the outside. He fires up a 3 and he gets it to go. Big answer. So we're down by 4. We're looking good, though. So I've got space and I'll take it all the way. Trying to just keep this pick and roll going. It's been working. This time it's Wendell Moore in the corner. His 3 doesn't quite go. That would have been big. We needed it. This time the Tigers are pushing the other way. It's Flanagan. He's been killing us all game and he does it again. Banchero setting the screen. I'm going around. Going to take it myself again. I've been just trying to take over. They give me space in the paint. This time a step back 3. That's a bad idea. Trying to do too much. This time, the other way, they answer. Auburn now pushing in transition once again. Flanagan, this time blocked by Wendell Moore. Big play by Moore. We're pushing the other way. Banchero's got it. He gives it up. Jeremy Roach down to me, but it's a turnover. Bad pass from Roach. Auburn pushing it the other way. This time, Flanagan again. Oh, he gets it again. Wow. So Auburn up by 6 with 6 minutes to go. We've really got to step it up here. This game could get out of hand. They have been electric offensively. This time, Banchero, he's got it. He finishes. Big shot there from Banchero. Nothing but stops from here on out. This time, Johnson, Green gets it and doesn't go. Oh my, they've been making that the whole game. We got lucky there. This time, I've got it. Trying to go around now. Gonna give it to Banchero. He's got a mismatch. Paolo Banchero taking care of business. Come on, make that. It goes! Paolo Banchero! We got the stop. We need the score. This time I've got it. I've got Green on me. I'm taking him down low. Gonna try to take advantage of the size. Come on, go in. No! We've got it again. This time, Banchero trying to just feed him mismatched. But they bring a double. It doesn't matter. It's Paolo Banchero tying the game. He's been unreal. This time, it's Green. He finds Jabari Smith. Smith has it. He's bowling down low. His floater doesn't go. Big time stop. Here we go. Need something to go. Tie game. Going right at Kessler. This time fouled. And 1. Gets it to go. Duke takes the lead. And a chance at a 3-point play. Free throw is up from Ball. And it is good. Green now. He's going to attempt to penetrate. Mark Williams on him. This time blocked by Mark Williams. Rebound. Pushing it the other way. I've got it. Actually, wait. Let's slow it down. Take some time off this clock. So here we go. 10 seconds. Gonna go. This time driving on Kessler. Can't finish. Oh, man. This time the other way come the Tigers. This time in the corner it's Green. He's trying to drive on me. Gets past. Mark Williams again with the block. Kessler this time. He can't get it to go. Rebound Mark Williams. We have a chance to make this a 2-possession game. Driving this time. Floater doesn't go again. Green driving inside again. This time right at John and Wendell Moore. They go up for the block. Now we're pushing it the other way. I've got it. We're going to try to slow it down again. This time, or Mark Williams. He gets Jabari Smith in the air and finishes. 5-point Duke lead. What a run we've been on. Let's finish this. 45 seconds. They're winding a little bit of time. Green, he's got it. He's going around right at Banchero and he gets the foul. He gets the line for some free throws. Green is at the line. First one is up, and it goes. This could make it a 1-possession game if he gets it, and he does. Trying to set up a play to get Banchero the ball down low. Oh, I guess they're going to start fouling. At the line. First one is up, and it goes. Clutch free throws from Richard Ball. He gets the first. This one to make it a 5-point game. It's up, and it goes again. Let's go. Green, he's been trying to work all game. He's been trying to take over. This time he gets past me, but he misses the layup. He usually makes those. And the foul. Duke can see the Sweet 16. Got to make these free throws. Yes. Come on. Finish these. Gets the second to go. 7-point game. 22 seconds left. Green has it. He's pushing it up the court. This time, getting it to Smith. Smith doesn't want it. Green takes it. It doesn't go. Rebound. That's going to do it. Duke is going to go to the Sweet 16, where we will face either Oregon or Iowa State. What a game! This Auburn team, unbelievable team that they have. The talent was unbelievable. We were able to neutralize Jabari Smith. I didn't see him anywhere in that game. Granted, I was basically double teaming him the whole game, so I was trying to make sure he didn't beat us and allowed the guards, hey, you know, they played really well. Just I think down the stretch, we played a little bit better, and we were able to get the win, move on. As we see, Richard Ball, 29, 11, and 9. I kind of popped off in that game, I'm not going to lie. I took over, but Banchero in that second half was unbelievable. When we needed him, when we needed to go on a run, Paolo Banchero was taking us on that stretch. So, me and him were able to carry us 50 points combined in that game of the 75. As we look, Katie Johnson was their leading scorer. Green really let them down. He was 4 of 22. He was jacking up shots, but he couldn't make anything. And then, look at that. Jabari Smith with 2 shots in 26 minutes. That's called neutralizing a key player right there. So Duke moves on. We beat Auburn 75-68. But on the other side, another upset has happened. Oregon, the 12th seed, is moving to the Sweet 16. And they will be our opponent in the next round. We go from one team that's on a hot streak to another, as Oregon did the same thing. They ran through the Pac-12 to make it into the tournament, and look at them now. We will be facing them in the Sweet 16, so that'll be an exciting game. Should be a good one. Feel bad for Iowa State, but hey, that's the tournament, right? So the bottom side of the South region looks like this. Colorado ends up falling to number 3 Texas, and Michigan takes care of Buddy Boeheim and Syracuse, and they will move on. So Texas and Michigan facing in the next Sweet 16 matchup. And then in the Midwest region, Purdue, the first number 1 seed to fall, goes to St. Bonaventure. And North Carolina ends up beating Arizona. So St. Bonnie and North Carolina will face in the other Sweet 16 game. And then on the bottom half of the Midwest region, Louisville beats Iona pretty handily. A nice little run from Iona to beat BYU, but that's where the Cinderella story ends. And then Kansas, no problem against Indiana, ends up blowing them out. So Louisville and Kansas move on. So we go down to the West region now, where Gonzaga ended up beating LSU, and then Virginia Tech ended up taking out a really strong Baylor team. So we'll have Virginia Tech and Gonzaga in the Sweet 16 as well. If we go to the bottom half, Villanova ends up beating Butler, and then Tennessee just escapes Fresno State 29-5. They had a tremendous year, but number 2 seeded Tennessee will face number 3 seeded Villanova in the next round. And then we move on to the East region, where Alabama ends up beating Oklahoma, and Kentucky blows out Wisconsin by 32. And we will have a rematch. Remember, Kentucky took out Alabama in the SEC tournament. So then we go to the bottom half of the East region. UCLA blows out St. Mary's, and then Seton Hall. The lovely story of 28-5 Seton Hall comes to an end because of Memphis. Penny Hardaway has the boys of Memphis playing well, and UCLA and Memphis will face off in the Sweet 16. And here it is. The bracket is set. Gonzaga, Virginia Tech, Villanova, Tennessee, Alabama, Kentucky, UCLA, Memphis, Duke, Oregon, Texas, Michigan, St. Bonaventure, North Carolina, Louisville, and Kansas will all battle it out for a chance at a national championship. Only 16 teams remain. We started this series with over 350 schools, and now we're down to just 16. It's been a fun ride up to this point. Please do leave a like if you do enjoy it. It takes a lot to make these videos, so every like is truly, truly appreciated, and the support that I've received on this series has been amazing. Thank you so much. But other than that, we've got our work ahead of us. We got to play a hot Oregon team, and we'll be ready for them. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day, and of course, goodbye.